Why do things go wrong for people? It's a question many of us silently ask ourselves when we're faced with failure, rejection, or setbacks, when life feels like it's crumbling, when effort seems wasted and dreams seem further than ever. The mind begins to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Am I not meant for this? But here's the truth. Things going wrong doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. In fact, it might mean you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The journey to success in any area of life is never a straight line. It is a winding, unpredictable path full of detours, obstacles, and failures. The reason why so many people give up too soon is because they believe struggle is a sign to stop. But the ones who make it understand something deeper. Struggle is not the opposite of progress. Struggle is progress. We live in a world that shows us polished results, success stories, highlight reels, people who have made it. We see the millionaires, the athletes, the creators, the entrepreneurs. We see the accolades, the rewards, the lifestyle, but we don't see what came before. We don't see the years of rejection, the lonely nights, the financial failures, the people who said no, the doubts, the moments they nearly gave up. Because all of that, all of it, gets edited out of the final cut. But it's real, it's necessary, and it's part of the process. Everyone who has ever achieved something meaningful had to walk through fire to get there. There are no exceptions, no shortcuts, no cheat codes. And here's where it gets interesting. Most of them didn't have all the answers when they started. They were figuring it out as they went. They were failing. They were struggling. They were doubting themselves. But they kept going because they understood this one principle. If you are failing, it means you're trying. And if you're trying, you're learning. And if you're learning, you're improving. Failure is not the end of the road. It is a mirror, a teacher, a tool. It shows you what doesn't work, so you can find what does. It shows you what you still need to master, so you can grow. Every skill you want to learn, every habit you want to build, every goal you want to reach will require failure. You cannot learn to walk without falling. You cannot learn to speak without mispronouncing. You cannot learn to create without getting it wrong. The world has tricked us into thinking that being good at something is a talent. But in reality, it's not talent. It's consistency through failure. Every master was once a disaster. Every expert was once clueless. Every confident speaker once stuttered. Every successful person was once struggling in silence. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is not luck. It's not resources. It's not even intelligence. It's belief. It's resilience. It's the power of manifestation. Manifestation is not just about positive thinking. It is about embodying the vision of your future self before the world gives you proof. It is seeing success in your mind long before it shows up in your reality. It is waking up every day with intention, with focus, with faith. It is understanding that what you believe, you begin to attract. What you think, you begin to create. What you expect, you begin to manifest. But manifestation is not magic. It's alignment, it's clarity, it's action. When your mind, your habits, and your purpose are aligned, you begin to move in flow. The setbacks still come, but they don't shake you. The failures still happen, but you learn from them. Because you are no longer reacting to life, you are designing it. And this is the part most people miss. They think that once they start manifesting, life will suddenly become easy. But manifestation does not eliminate the struggle. It gives it purpose. It gives you a reason to endure it. You begin to see failure not as punishment, but preparation, not as rejection, but redirection, not as loss, but as learning. The universe is not against you. It is shaping you. It is sharpening you. It is testing whether you're really ready for what you say you want. Because saying you want it is easy, but will you still want it when it's hard? Will you still show up when no one's watching? Will you still push through when it feels like nothing is working? That's the moment you find out who you really are, and most importantly, who you're becoming. Success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you become. And becoming that person takes time. It takes effort. It takes failure. It takes growth. So the next time things go wrong, pause. Don't panic. Don't quit. Ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? What skill am I building right now? What part of me needs to evolve? Because this is where your real story begins. Not when things go right, but when everything goes wrong, and you choose to keep going anyway. You will look back on these moments not with regret, but with pride, because this is the part most people skip. This is the part they run from. This is the part they edit out. But this is the part that makes you. It forges your character, it tests your discipline, it refines your vision, and if you stick with it, if you keep showing up, the day will come when people look at you and say, "You're lucky. You're talented. It was easy for you." But you'll know the truth. You'll know about the nights you cried, the times you failed, the days you doubted, and the times you were ready to give up. But you didn't. You kept going because you had a vision, you had a purpose, you had belief, you manifested it. And everything that went wrong, everything that fell apart, everything that hurt, was part of the plan. Without it, you wouldn't be who you are. Without it, you wouldn't have the strength, the wisdom, or the depth. So don't run from failure. Don't run from pain. Don't run from the process. Run toward it, embrace it, learn from it. Because the path to greatness is not found in perfection. It is found in persistence. And the key to doing things right is not avoiding what's wrong. It's accepting that getting it wrong is how you get it right. Keep going, keep believing, keep manifesting. Your time is coming. And when it does, you'll realize everything that went wrong was exactly what needed to go right.